Welcome and welcome back, YouTube. My name is Sir Fades a Lot, and this is the second episode in my series called Next Man Up with the Indianapolis Colts. In the first episode, we played the first two preseason games, and we were actually seeing a lot of great play by guys like Deon Cain, Paris Campbell, and Chad Kelly. But unfortunately, with the good, there's always the bad. Devin Funchess is out for the entire preseason, and Marcus Hunt, who is having a great preseason, is unfortunately on IR and probably won't be back until about week 8 or week 9. As you guys also saw, we signed Brock Osweiler to create some backup quarterback competition, because while Jacoby Brissett and other starters will be playing majority of the game in week 3, when week 4 rolls around, there will be no starters playing and it will be only backups playing in that game. And after that will be the hardest part of this preseason, which will be cutting down this roster to the final 53-man roster that we will see in week 1 of the regular season. So let's get into the third game of this preseason, where we'll see Jacoby Brissett and the Indianapolis Colts go against Khalil Mack and the Chicago Bears defense. The Chicago Bears will be receiving the ball first, as we will see Mitch Trubisky at the 35-yard line at 2nd and 7. He fakes the handoff, throws the ball over the middle of the field to Anthony Miller, the former Memphis wide receiver, and that will be a 15-yard gain for a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 50-yard line. Ball is snapped. Trubisky throws it to Allen Robinson over the right side of the field and gets another big gain. Trubisky starts out 2 of 2 with 39 yards, and that is another Chicago Bears first down. 3rd and 2, ball at the 18-yard line. The Chicago Bears hand it up the middle. Tariq Cohen finds his way for a first down, and that will be down at the 12-yard line. 3rd and 11, ball at the 14-yard line. Colts are sending a blitz. Trubisky's looking for a screen and just spikes the ball right into the ground because he could not find anybody to throw it to. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. It's the first play for Jacoby. And he's looking to go deep on the very first play to T.Y. Hilton, and it's swatted away by T.Y. Hilton. Thankfully, that could have been an interception. 3rd and 2, ball at the 33-yard line. Jacoby Brissett's looking for someone to throw it to, throws it out into the flats to Nyheim Hines, who gets an easy dump off first down. 2nd and 10, ball at the 40-yard line. Colts are in a 2 tight end set, and they hand the ball off to Marlon Mack on a stretch play, while T.Y. gets a great block on the edge to set Marlon Mack up for a 10-yard gain. 3rd and inches, ball at the 50-yard line. Empty set. Jacoby looks to dive up the middle of the field for the easy first down. Jacoby Brissett showing that he can make plays on his legs as well. 2nd and 7, ball at the 45-yard line. Jacoby looking to pass, throws it left, and it is intercepted by Prince Amukamara, who looks like he's going to be taking it all the way unless Paris Campbell, the speedster, can catch up to him, which he does. Ball at the 14-yard line for the Chicago Bears. 2nd and 11, ball at the 15-yard line. Trubisky looking to hand it off to Cohen, who scampers out to the right side and actually blows right by Clayton Gathers, who took a terrible angle. And that will be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Chicago Bears. 1st and goal, ball at the 1-yard line for the Bears as they send a tight end in motion. And they hand it off to Cohen on a counter play, who breaks a tackle and walks his way into the end zone. And that will be Chicago Bears up 10-0 in this first quarter. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Brissett looks out left to T.Y. Hilton, who somehow gets past Fuller and makes a man miss. T.Y.'s off to the races, and nobody's going to catch him, and that's an Indianapolis Colts touchdown. Where T.Y. lacks in size, he certainly does not lack in speed, as he showed everybody right there. Not a soul could catch up to him on that play. Not only was it a great catch and run, but it was a great throw by Jacoby Brissett. And if you were wondering how T.Y. got past Kyle Fuller, it's because Kyle Fuller decided he wanted to try to catch an interception and let T.Y. run right by him. 1st and 10, ball to 35 for the Chicago Bears. Trubisky goes to throw the ball deep, and it's picked off by Malik Hooker, but unfortunately there is a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference on the cornerback Quincy Wilson. 1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. Trubisky back looking for somebody and can't find anybody. It's E.J. Speed in the backfield to sack him on the cover 0 blitz. 2nd and 17, ball at the 38-yard line. The Chicago Bears are looking to gain back the yards that they lost. They hand it off to Tariq Cohen, who looks like he's going to get all of his yards back and more, and is smacked at the 16-yard line. Luckily, he held on to the ball, but that is a first down for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10, ball at the 16-yard line. Trubisky pump fakes out left. Can't find anybody downfield, throws it into coverage, and it's EJ Speed with the acrobatic interception, and that is going to be a first down for the Indianapolis Colts at the 20-yard line. EJ Speed showing that he can do just about anything in this possession as he sacks Mitch Trubisky a couple plays ago. Now he picks him off in the end zone to save the drive for Indianapolis and gets them the ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, ball at the 36-yard line. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun. Bears sending a 6-man blitz, and it's Akeem Hicks getting in the backfield to Jacoby Brissett. 3rd and 2, ball at the 12-yard line for the Chicago Bears. Colts looking like they're sending a blitz. They hand it up the middle to Tariq Cohen, who gets hit again by Malik Hooker. This man, Tariq Cohen, is tiny and cannot catch a break when running at the safeties. 1st and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. Mitch fakes the handoff. The blitz is coming. A 7th man comes through, and it's Clayton Gathers to clean up Mitch Trubisky on the play. That is 2nd and 17, ball at the 27-yard line. 3rd and 20, ball at the 25-yard line. Mitch, looking for anything, has all the protection in the world, moves in the pocket but can't get anywhere, and it's Danico Autry who comes in with the sack to stop the drive. 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun, moving outside of the pocket, looking for anything, throws it down to Paris Campbell on a beautiful throw on the run with a beautiful catch to match it. Paris Campbell making big plays in this game. 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. Jacoby throws it to T.Y. Hilton on the slant, who gets the first down and more. Ball down at the 11-yard line for the Indianapolis Colts. 2nd and 10, ball at the 11-yard line. The Colts are in empty set again. Jacoby, moving in the pocket, throws a strike outside the numbers, finds a hole in the zone between Amukamara and Khalil Mack for the Indianapolis Colts touchdown. What a great catch by Nyheim Hines. These are the type of throws that you need arm strength on. Look at him put this ball in the perfect spot right before Khalil or Amukamara could even get to it. And you know, so far, even though we're not really getting there on a 4-man rush, you can see these blitzes are definitely helping, and we're definitely getting home on Mitch Trubisky. I think we've sent maybe 4 or 5 blitzes and probably got to him about 3 times so far in this game. We're putting the hits on Tariq Cohen. It's 2nd and 8, ball at the 42-yard line for Mitch Trubisky. He's in an empty set, looking for anything, looking to scramble actually, and it's EJ Speed chasing him, but he can't catch him. And that's ball down at the 37-yard line. Mitch showing that while he can do it in the air, he can also do it on his legs, and he is not afraid of contact. 1st and 10, ball at the 24-yard line. Mitch looks right, throws, and it's picked off by Darius Leonard. There's nobody around him. He's running to the 20, to the 10, and that is a touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts. What a great play by Darius Leonard to bait Mitch Trubisky. That is a 78-yard return for a touchdown, and that puts the Colts up 21-10. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Mitch drops back into a 7-step drop, can't find anybody, and it's Justin Houston beating the left tackle to get to Mitch. And it seems like everybody is getting a piece of Mitch today. 2nd and 18, ball at the 17-yard line. Mitch looking for somebody over the middle of the field. It's the tight end who gets a good 20-yard gain. Ball at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. The Bears are looking to try to make something out of this drive. They throw it downfield to Allen Robinson, who catches it, and he fumbles. Clayton Gathers with the monster hit to make him fumble, and EJ Speed comes through to pick it up. Credit Gathers for that fumble, but what a great hustle play by EJ Speed. He's really showing that he deserves to be on this final 53-man roster. As you see here, he gets beat in the coverage, but he doesn't give up on the play and is the first one down to the ball to pick it up and give it back to the Colts. 1st and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. The Colts are looking to get in field goal range as they throw a strike down the middle of the field to Jack Doyle, puts them all the way down to the opponent's 42-yard line, and they call a timeout. Colts are looking to get into field goal range on this 3rd and 10. Jacoby drops back, and it's a cornerback blitz, and Jacoby is taken down. That will be the end of the half for the Indianapolis Colts, up 21-10. 3rd and 6, ball at the 24-yard line. Jacoby throws out left, and it's picked off by Kyle Fuller. Kyle Fuller looks like he's going to take it all the way. T.Y. is right on his tail. but can T.Y. get him? And T.Y. does not get him, and Kyle Fuller runs it in for a Chicago Bears touchdown. 3rd and 3, ball at the 45-yard line for the Indianapolis Colts. Jacoby fakes the handoff, throws out to Chester Rogers, and it's a great play by Amukamara, who swats it away from his hands to force the 4th down. 1st and goal at the 2 after a long drive for the Chicago Bears. They hand it off to Mike Davis, who gets stuffed at the line and is taken down by Tyquan Lewis. 2nd and goal, ball at the 1-yard line. The Colts bunch everything up. The Bears throw out to the rookie Riley Ridley, who is taken down by George Odom, the strong safety. And that is 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. Mike Davis in motion. Let's see if the Colts can stop him here. They throw out to Mike Davis, and it is going absolutely nowhere. The same safety tandem back to stop him at the 8-yard line. And after a whole lot of nothing by the Colts offense, we see the Bears down here in the goal line again as they pitch it out to Mike Davis, and that's stuffed by Bobby Okereke, the middle linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts. 3rd and 6. Ball at the 8-yard line for the Chicago Bears. Chicago looks to hand it off to Montgomery, who doesn't try to make anybody miss and just tries to protect the ball and doesn't get anywhere. 3rd and 10, the Colts are down 24-21. They need anything on this drive as Osweiler backs up and throws the ball deep down the middle of the field to Deon Cain, who makes an amazing grab despite the pass interference. And just like in the first episode, we see again Deon Cain is not afraid to make plays when it's asked of him. 2nd and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. Colts in shotgun. Osweiler drops back, throws out left to Marcus Johnson, who catches the ball right at the sidelines and does a good job at getting out of bounds. 1st and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Osweiler in shotgun. Drops back, throws it to Ebron over the back shoulder of the defender, and Ebron makes a great concentration grab for the 1st down. 1st and 10. Osweiler drops back, gets laid out, but somehow gets the ball away to Eric Ebron, who gets down to the 19-yard line, but unfortunately does not get out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Osweiler gets great protection as he delivers a strike over the middle of the field to a wide-open Marcus Johnson. Splits the safeties for a touchdown, and that'll put the Colts up 27-24 with 36 seconds left in this game. And it looks like this will be the last play for the Chicago Bears as they line up in a Hail Mary formation. Daniel looks to throw it, but he throws it nowhere near the end zone, and the tight end is immediately tackled, and that is going to be a loss for the Chicago Bears. And you know, there were a couple mistakes made in this game, but I think overall we played a very good game against the Chicago Bears defense. I think Jacoby did a good job and stayed composed. As you see, Deon Cain here gets a well-deserved upgrade, gets plenty of upgrades for it. Matthew Adams as well, as he looks to make it even harder for us when it comes down to cutting these linebackers. As we go through a week of practice, you see Chester Rogers here getting an upgrade, and I know that he wants that starting slot spot, but it's going to be a big battle between him and Paris Campbell. George Odom here getting an upgrade as well. And while George doesn't get too many starting snaps at safety, he definitely shows that he can be a monster on special teams, as we got Jordan Lastly with an upgrade as well. He's definitely going to need that to make the team. And Chris Milton still fighting to make this team. It's going to be hard for him, but he's still fighting. Kershawn Hogan gets an upgrade here, but it's going to be tough for him to make this team because there's so much depth at that wide receiver position, and we have to cut it down to about 6 people. Well, it's the last game of the preseason, folks, and as I told you in the beginning of this episode, there are going to be no starters playing in this game. It's going to be only backups, so we're going to be able to evaluate and see what these backups look like through an entire game as Brock Osweiler dumps it down on 3rd and 1 to the flats to Mo Alley Cox, who makes a great catch and run for 1st down. 2nd and 8, ball at the 8-yard line. Brock Osweiler trying to make something out of this. Brock Osweiler throws left, and it's picked off by Preston Brown, number 52, who cuts back outside and looks to return this to the house. Jordan Wilkins trying to catch up to him, gets blocked in the back, but it's not called, and it looks like Preston Brown's going to take this one for a 96-yard touchdown. 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Chad Kelly at quarterback right now. Chad Kelly drops back, throws, and it's also picked off by B.W. Webb, the cornerback, who tries to get to the end zone but clearly cannot, and it is down at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 4, ball at the 31-yard line. The Colts are down 21 as Chad Kelly tries to throw it deep downfield between 3 Bengals defenders, and that was a questionable throw. 3rd and 4, ball at the 31-yard line. Chad makes a throw down the right side of the field to Krishawn Hogan, the man that we spoke about earlier trying to make this team, but unfortunately he is hurt. 2nd and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. Chad throws it out right again to Ross Travis, who makes a catch for the first down, and that's ball down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Chad Kelly in shotgun. Throws it down the middle of the field to Ross Travis, who's 1 yard short of the first down line with the clock ticking. 2nd and 1, ball at the 21-yard line. Chad Kelly throws it to a wide open Ross Travis, but overthrows him, and that could have been a great touchdown for Chad Kelly in this last game of the preseason. 3rd and 1, ball at the 21-yard line. Throws it out to Jack Doyle, who makes the catch, and why Jack Doyle's in the game, I'm not sure. He's not supposed to be in there, but he does make the catch for the first down. 7 seconds left. Ball at the 9-yard line. Let's see if they can get this ball into the end zone. Chad Kelly finds a man wide open in the middle of the field, but unfortunately it was a bad pass and forced the receiver to adjust, who could not get into the end zone. And we will go into the half down 21-3. 3rd and 6, ball at the 49-yard line as Chad Kelly throws that ball to absolutely nobody, and that's going to create a 4th down. So after a quarter of nothing happening, it looks like the Colts are going to go for it on 4th and 2 right here. Chad Kelly, with all the time in the world, finds Lasley over the right side of the field underneath, and he gets the first down, and that's going to be a Colts first down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. The Colts are in a 2 tight end formation. Chad Kelly drops back, throws out right to Ross Travis, and Ross Travis is going to walk into the end zone, and that is an Indianapolis Colts touchdown, and that will put them down 2 possessions in this game. 2nd and 2, ball at the 33-yard line. Finley fakes the handoff, drops back, and throws a dart over the right side of the field to Sample. What a rookie-to-rookie play right there for a first down. 2nd and 8, ball at the 43-yard line. Finley in the shotgun throws out deep left and finds a wide open Kenny Britt on the sidelines. Finley showing that he can make throws outside the numbers. 3rd and 11, ball at the 28-yard line. Finley's in the shotgun, and he just hands it off to Gio Bernard to try to get some extra yards. Almost gets a first down out of it. And after a disappointing game by both backups, we're going to put Brock Osweiler back in the game to see what he can do as he dumps it off right to Charkandrick West, who makes a good play to get to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Brock uses the RPO to get the ball to Ross Travis on a nice 8-yard gain. Ball at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 2. Brock makes another good pass to Zach Pascal, and that will be a Indianapolis Colts first down at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Brock in shotgun. Brock looking to find anything and finds Zach Pascal again, who gets another first down. Ball at the 35-yard line. They're going to use the hurry up. Brock finds the hole in the zone and makes a pretty pass out to Ross Travis by the sidelines. 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. Brock looking for anybody, finds Charkandrick West again underneath, who runs out of bounds at the 4-yard line with 10 seconds left. 1st and goal. Brock just trying to leave this game on a positive note. Ball is snapped. Brock looking down the middle of the field, and it is picked off by Darquez Denard, and that is going to end the game for the Indianapolis Colts. So despite there being bright spots all over the field, this game did not at all help me in the decision making of who is going to be backup quarterback for this Indianapolis Colts team. So Ross Travis gets a well-deserved upgrade after the preseason game, and he's been killing it this entire preseason. It's going to be hard to say no to him when it comes to these roster cuts. Al-Qadim Muhammad gets the upgrade as well, but as you're about to see, these are the final cuts to the team. Jordan Wilkins got put to the practice squad because Charkandrick West definitely had that 3rd spot in the bag. Marcus Johnson was making a lot of big plays on the field, but Zach Pascal's a hard man to cut because he's very consistent with his hands. And on a team full of playmakers, it definitely helps to have that depth guy that you know can make any catch that you want him to. And as you're about to see, Chad Kelly was sent to the practice squad. I just feel like with Brock Osweiler, he makes more throws than Chad Kelly does, and it really just comes down to making the right reads. As you saw there as well, Taco Charlton, we found him in free agency because whoever had him decided to release him. I could have put him on the practice squad, but because he has that familiarity with Eberflus and his defensive scheme, felt that I could plug and play him. As you saw, Obi Melifonwu was out there as well. We sent him to the practice squad. I feel like that's going to be a good pickup, and he could make a very good depth safety if somebody is to go down with an injury. So as you're seeing now, this is the final depth chart, other than Al-Qadim Muhammad being traded out for Taco Charlton, of course. I think this team is pretty stout. I love the offensive line. I love the speed on defense. I actually really do love the coverage on this team. I think this team is very well rounded, and as long as we can control the ball on offense and let the defense fly around and make plays, I really think this is going to be a positive season, even without Andrew Luck on this team, of course. As you see as well, Luke Rhodes, I kept him on the team because I wanted an actual long snapper. I don't want to just use a lineman like everybody else does. I wanted to put him in there. I felt like that was pretty cool. Maybe that'll help me in punt coverage because he might get down the field a lot faster than a Quentin Nelson or a Ryan Kelly would. But that's the first episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next time whenever we go into week 1 versus the LA Chargers, and we're going to try to pull an upset out of there. I don't think anybody's expecting us to win, but let's see what happens. All right, y'all. Peace.